TalentNZ has been a project 4 years in the making. The idea of making New Zealand a place where talent wants to live started with Sir Paul Callaghan in 2011.
The truth is, what we're good at is really weird stuff. But then there's the question, why would such a business want to stay in New Zealand? Why wouldn't it move to San Diego or Shanghai? And there's one reason, and the picture says it all. Because the creative people working that business say, stuff it, no, I want to live in New Zealand. That's why Peter Jackson and Richard Taylor and Miramar Wellington, they could be in Burbank, California, because they're crazy, nutcase, passionate Kiwis who love it here. And therein is a crucial thing around the business plan for the future. Because if we don't understand the importance of environment and social justice and livable communities and good transport and a good education and good health system, we don't get it. Because fundamentally creative and talented people have a choice where they live in the world. And so the fundamental mission statement for us has got to be a country where talent wants to live.
Sir Paul sadly passed away in 2012, leaving behind a vision for New Zealand. The Institute has been working on ways to build on his ideas, but the challenge was how. How would you define talent, and how would you develop a dynamic and durable talent ecosystem?
You know, talented people, they're very creative, and they want creative things in their life. They want to experience creative things. They want to have creative things to do. They like music. They like art. They like going to theatre. They want to go mountain biking. Incredible number of mountain bikers in our company.
So if you wanted to create a place where talent wants to live, you always look first to see what you've already got, because what you might have is a really powerful platform that you can build on.
From our research, it became clear that there exist 4 integrated work streams: grow talent, attract talent, retain talent, and connect talent.
What we need to do is encourage young people and foster that idea that they're better than that, they are something and that they're worth something, and that we should walk not in front or behind but alongside our young people and kind of nurture them into the future. So
we need to be proud of what we've got and where we come from, and take every opportunity possible.
New Zealand has a great reputation for creating its own talent, and especially in the niche stuff. That's brilliant. But what I want to see is us to take a more radical, free-range approach to how we seed new DNA into this country.
Getting people out and in. When you've got a great place to live in New Zealand, with clean air, mountain biking, fishing, overseas is actually not very nice, most of it. So if you can get, a lot of it, the big cities, there's heaps that's nice. But people really want to come here. It's a 12-hour overnight flight in a lay flat bed in a New Zealand business class flight from San Francisco. Hop on. You can get people down here investing, building businesses, going back, talent going back, and shipping talent there, and pulling talent back.
I love New Zealand, and I think a lot of other people love New Zealand as well. We are a fun, quirky, different community and culture. We have the Flight of the Conchords, everyone loves those guys. We've got beautiful scenery, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, they're all illustrations of that. But people don't realise that we also have a lot of economic talent as well. And that is going under the radar. And it's unfortunate, but at the same time it's really exciting, because now's the time that can be harnessed.
In my particular area, we look specifically at organisational culture and how we can make sure that people are as engaged as they possibly can be. Engagement isn't just I like getting up and going to work, it's also about your well-being, it's about being developed in your role, it's about happiness at work, it's a number of different things. The other side of what we do is around leadership and making sure that we've got the best possible leaders we have leading KiwiBank into the future and leading their team so that they are fully rounded, happy, engaged and developed people.
We're in an age when talented people have never had more options about where to live and where to go, and big global cities have a stronger and stronger pool, and so talented people may leave and come back several times in the course of their career. So we need to think about how we welcome New Zealanders home. I don't know if any of you have ever done it, but it's singularly exciting. It's really hugely important for you, and it's totally irrelevant to the person who doesn't even give you a stamp in your passport. You're just like, here you go, come back. So we need to think about how we welcome people back, how we help them to resettle, and how we encourage them to make the most of their new talents and the connections that they've made while they've been away from us.
We are now working hard with others to embed Sir Paul's vision and together make New Zealand a place where talent wants to live.
One is going to be this quote, and so I'll say it twice. It's from Ernest Rutherford, is we don't have the money, so we've got to think. So I'll repeat that. We don't have the money, so we've got to think. And the reason I really like that quote is because it sort of says, well, it's not a question of resources, it's what you do with those resources. So, all right, in New Zealand we might be light on people, or we might be light on capital, but it's actually about putting the whole package together.
And Lao Tzu says about leadership, the worst leaders we hate, the next best we fear, the next best we honour and praise, but the best leaders are the ones we don't even notice they're there because we are getting on and doing it ourselves. That is the challenge for leadership. That's the challenge I put for you here.